why Jules always pull up right on time when Kimmy is walking out of somewhere she's not supposed to be. Yeah. Hey guys, we are back with episode 3 of Beauty in Black, and it was a lot going on. Yeah. It was a lot going on this episode.
It is starting to progress a little faster than episode 1. I say fast, but it's starting to keep me engaged.
I think Tyler about to lose control of this thing now. I don't know.
Maybe that's the method to the madness, though. Those different plots and storylines, it keeps everybody focused on what's going to happen across all those different outcomes, possible outcomes.
I am intrigued about what's about to happen because now we got new characters. Mm-hmm. So let's jump into the new characters. First, let's talk about the father, Horace. So I'm starting to think he's not as nice as I thought he was.
Yeah, that Joker.
He's a homophobe.
Yeah.
He's on his son about being gay when he is closeted. He is
and that alone speaks to how his character is probably going to develop across all these issues in this show. To be staunchly anti whatever his son chooses to be.
I think Tyler is doing a good job of throwing twists in there because I can't quite I don't quite know who these characters are. Like we know all the obviously horrible people like Mallory, Roy, Body, Jules. Yeah. They're obviously bad people, but I think Horace is going to be bad too.
Yeah.
I don't know in what way, but I don't think he's
presented as unassuming in the club, kind of innocent. But quickly you can see he's got some matter of fact, staunch beliefs, and he probably handles business that way too.
Yeah, and he told Kimmy that he built a business on knowing people. Now, in the previous video, I was thinking, okay, does he really know Mallory? And if so, why does he put her in that position? But now I think he does know Mallory. I think he knows she's a bad person, maybe.
He aligned with that and he plucked her, or he used that as a maybe way to drive his business, possibly.
I don't know. It's a mystery, but we see Mallory put on this fake nice with the mother-in-law, Olivia.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering, is she playing that game with everybody except Roy and maybe Jules? I don't know. We even see Horace blame the ex-wife for the son being gay. Like, you're the reason why he's like this.
Yeah, it's that kind of stuff that starts to make me read into his character.
Yeah.
And where his place is going to be possibly in this storyline as it all unravels about this doggone business.
Right. So we see Kimmy assume that Horace is over this business. Like, he is the boss. He's Jules' boss, and he knows what Jules is up to. Now, at first, when she first said that, I was like, okay, she wrong. But now she might be right. Who the hell know at this point?
Yeah, there's a connection.
What Horace's involvement is in what Jules got going on. I don't think he knows, but at the same time, I wouldn't put it past TylerPerry's writing that Horace really is the boss.
Yeah, I would agree with that as well.
So then we finally meet Richard Lawson's character. His name is Norman. Now, Norman seemed to be the one that's dangerous.
Dangerous in the sense that he don't seem to be afraid to take them down. Granted, maybe I'm jumping the gun, but they ran over his wife.
Yeah, so the body that's his wife. And I'm just like, okay, why y'all act like y'all had no idea who this person could possibly be?
Yeah, on that private ass road.
It's your uncle. He got a wife. Y'all are not the only ones that live there. I just don't understand the writing and Tyler acting like what Tyler wrote
mystery, right?
Yeah, to be a mystery when it's a private road. Only the family lives there.
That's why I wish my plot would have. It was a victim escaping some danger from one of those homes on that street.
That would have made more sense, I believe. But at the same time, y'all act like y'all don't know who this woman could have been.
Yeah, it ain't a whole lot of options.
It's not a lot of options. So, your family is the only family on the road.
On that private road, yeah.
And so it turns out to be Norman's wife, and he is out to find out who the hell did this to his wife. Mm-hmm. And it only could be them. And so it's going to be interesting to see, how they try to lie their way out of it. But it sounds like Norman is violent. Even Olivia This
it sounds like he'll scorch earth to get to the bottom of this. And rightly so. They ran over his wife and left her for dead.
And then Olivia. So we see Debbie Morgan's character, Olivia. Now, Olivia confused me. Is she a church lady or is she a thug?
She just like Horace, how he presented that club as innocent. At the strip club.
Yeah.
This is how they introduce her.
Yeah.
And I think it's going to be it's going to devolve into a more sinister character. That's part of that family dynamic.
I don't know. It's getting crazy.
Because to present her in the church, that's the classic
introduce her in the church and then she pull up like a gangster to Charles' house.
Exactly.
With Charles, we see that infamous scene that everybody been talking about. Charles, we can see him through the window. But then what got me, her gangster side, when she got the guy's ID and she was like, I know your name, and tell him, do you want to tell him who knows his name and address? Like, okay, Olivia might be a thug. She might be a thug. So, and then of course, how can we forget about TS and Body coming in and jumping Kimmy? Body is trying to solidify her position as Jules' top or bottom bitch. That's what Body is doing.
Yeah, I see that. She seems to think Cammy trying to take it.
Yeah, she's trying to rein Kimmy in and let her know who's boss.
I see.
And we still don't know why she think Kimmy...
Because Kimmy has not done anything to make them believe.
That's a glitch in the writing.
That may be a part of the storyline that hasn't developed about Kimmy's character.
Kimmy, being strategic, she makes her way to the hospital and use that as an excuse to get to the hospital. Where we see poor Rain, she being mistreated, she enough suffering. The nurses are very unprofessional. They giggling, laughing at the girl.
Yeah.
They got her scared that she's gonna die. She got blood clots. They telling her it's gonna go to a long. So Rain is going through it.
Yeah, poor Rain.
So I guess we'll see if Horace steps up to help Rain because she needs a doctor.
What was Rain's response when Cammy kind of revealed a little bit about what she found out about Horace?
She was pretty much like, this don't make no sense. And then she did say something that kind of pokes holes in this theory that Horace is over this, because she was like, well, why, if he wanted, somebody, why would he come to the club? He could have had Jules grab the person and arrange a date like he did with Kimmy and Roy. Roy didn't come to the club to, pick up nobody. Jules set it up for him. So she was just like, if Horace was over it,
why would he make the
trek to the club?
Yeah, that is a good point.
Yeah. It was slow. This episode was slow. They did, I think the most exciting thing was us finding out that the person that got hit was Norman's wife, their uncle's wife. But other than that, everything was kind of moving slow in this episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, my rating, 1 to 5, I'm going to give this one a 2.5, just because it was slow. It was slow.
Not a whole lot developed in this.
Not a whole lot developed.
There's more questions than...
What's your rating?
Same, 3.5.
So you're 3.5. So 2 for me and a 3.5 for you. So
I'm still tuned in.
I'm tuned in because I definitely want to see what's going to happen.
It's becoming to be a decent show. Now, what about the extreme? Would the guy pretending like he's finna kill Cammy or run over?
Oh my God! How can I forget that? Jules. We see Jules. So Jules always pull up right on time, and of course we see that stupid scene where he makes her stand in front of the ambulance and tries to run her over, but his collision mechanism in his vehicle.
On his car,
that was dumb. But I'm interested. I'm locked in. I want to see what's going to happen with this. We'll see how Tyler wraps this up. So we'll be back with episode 4, and we'll see you probably shortly. We'll see you again today.
Yep.
Thanks.
I'll
Bye.